Thank you for showing up on this page. And today we're talking about gratitude. Gratitude is a multiplier. Gratitude is a multiplying force. Gratitude is the highest form of prayer, and it's a silent magic that works wonders when you work it appropriately. Now, I want to advise you, I want to tell you that don't get bitter any longer. Get better. And one of the ways you can get better is by engaging the force of gratitude, by giving thanks to God. Irrespective of the place you are, the situation you are, what is working and what is not working. Learn to start giving thanks to God. Learn to start appreciating God. Thanksgiving is a powerful force that works wonder when you engage appropriately. So instead of getting bitter, one of the ways we can get better is by engaging the force of gratitude. That your spouse that you've been complaining and getting bitter about, start learning to give thanks to God. That you even have a spouse. That you're a child that you have labeled as a irresponsible child. Start giving thanks to God that you have a child. And learn to always appreciate God above what you have. There was an incident. Jesus Christ was called to come and visit the friend who was sick. By the time he got there, the friend had been dead 4 days. And when Christ got there, he gave thanks to God. And he said, Father, thank you because you gave me always. And he called up, he that was dead for 4 days, he called him back to life. And he came alive. That's what thanksgiving can do. So whatever is like, look as it's not working, it's look as dead. Thanksgiving can call you back to life. That's your part that you name irresponsible. When you look for ways you can start appreciating him. That's your wife that you have labeled all sorts of names. Why don't you look for the ways you can start appreciating her? That child that you have called several names because of his performance in school, why don't you look at the way you can start appreciating him? And those things that are not working in his life, those things that look as if they are dead in his life, they will start to come back to life gradually. By the time you continue in engaging this force of gratitude, it can make anything dead. Thanksgiving can make it come to life. Gratitude can birth anything. There was another incident in the wilderness. There was scarcity they needed to eat, and there was no food. And they identified a boy that had a small portion of fish and bread, and they brought it to Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ lifted it up and they gave thanks to God for that small portion. And they began to share it. And as they began to share it, that food was increasing. It was multiplying. So much so that over 10,000 people were fed with that small portion of food. That small portion of food fed over 10,000 people. So that is that you have labeled not enough. That is you have labeled not sufficient. By the time we continue to engage this force that we call the force of gratitude, begin to experience increase. From increase, begin to see multiplication. And we'll see that what is not sufficient today, you can definitely go around by the time you start engaging the force of gratitude. So don't get bitter about your height. Give thanks to God that you even are alive. Don't get bitter about your nose. Thank God that you even have a nose. Don't get bitter about anything. Learn to engage the force of gratitude. As you learn to do that, you begin to see that there'll be a gradual change. What is not enough begin to increase. We drink from increase, you see multiplication, and we discover that the magic of gratitude. So friends, learn to start applying the force of gratitude. It's a magic. If you can work it, it brings wonders. Thank you for listening. See you.